Where's the beef? Gamer Podcast.
All right, so welcome to a brand new episode of Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. I'm Clint Maximus. Chris is also here. Hello, Chris.
Hello, the most relevant person on the internet.
How's everything, mate? What you up to?
Everything is fine. I've been playing Hades on Switch.
Ooh, and how is it? I really want to play it.
It's like I feel like I'm gonna get bored at it fast if I don't feel like I'm gonna like advance through the levels at least. Like every time you die, it's like you get more of the story, which is fun. But it's like again, I hate this whole what do you call these type of games? Dungeon crawlers. It's like this loop thing. I hate it because I feel like stuck. Yeah, you do get a little better. You do get a bit more power here, a bit more power there, a bit more health there, a bit more. It's just the grind is slow because
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that you advance one step at a time. One step at a time.
Well, it's like you're in a loop or something. Or how is it?
Yeah, it's like a dungeon crawl. You die, you start the levels again. You die, you start the levels again. I hate. Now I reached the boss, so I'm like, I'm better at the game where I'm reaching the boss, but I'm dying every time. And I hate the fact that I have to do 6 or 10 levels or whatever to reach the boss. And I'm like, I don't want to. So at least in Demon Souls, when you reach the boss, you already either unlocked shortcut or the pathway. So you just run. You don't waste your time with mobs. But here you have to clear them. You have to clear the level to reach it every single time. This is what I don't like about dungeon crawlers. Even though like the gameplay is fun. I like the dashing. I like the powers. I like the story. I like everything about it. But the loop is starting to get boring to me.
Well, they're kind of saying that's how Returnal is going to be on PlayStation 5. It looks like one big loop, and you keep on looping the entire thing, but things change the more you loop or something. I was watching the trailer, and it looks really good. It looks like a good shoot 'em up. But I really hope it's not going to be like something where I'm just going to get so fucking bored from looping the same fucking level.
I mean, they say, oh yeah, it's generated levels, but they all look the same. Instead of this piece on the left area is on the right area, and this piece of the right area is on the top right area, whatever. They all look the same.
Yeah. So how's Resident Evil?
I don't. You know what?
How is it, man?
I'm adjusting my fear on it, so I think I'm okay. I think I can like power through it. I'm gonna play on easy mode. Maybe I'll try to platinum it or at least finish the game. I really want to platinum it just to say, "Oh, you are a big Resident Evil fan, and I got the platinum, and you didn't." I don't even like Resident Evil.
Well, I actually have a little phone message from Chris from last night, which I'm going to play right now. And this is Chris freaking out after the first.
What? I edited the show. I'm gonna cut it off.
I'm just going to put this online anyway because I'm recording my own show. So I'm gonna...
I edited the show, so I'm cutting it off. What the fuck is this? I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like playing games like this. It's not fun.
I kept on listening to that last night over and over and over again. I don't like it. What is this shit? What the fuck is this?
You're wasting your time. It's cut.
You're really going to cut that out?
Yes.
Please don't cut that out. It's awesome. Use it for your funny clip.
Hey, hello. People have this image of me of being like a big strong dude with a big penis, so I cannot change that image of me. So yeah,
this is one thing about Chris. Chris is not good with horror games. Horror games is what I live for. But Chris is, I don't know. I think Chris is a big old pussy. Pussy.
You wanna fight me? Let's go. I'll fucking cough on your face.
You got COVID?
I know a friend who has COVID right now. I can get COVID from him and cough it on your face.
all right. Half my buildings had bloody COVID. It's crazy how it's going now. It's insane. It's as if it's just getting. As soon as vaccines have come out, it's gotten worse.
Yeah. So what you're saying? The vaccines are just a way to make money, and it's all bullshit.
No, I don't think so at all. Because people have only just started getting the vaccines now in the past couple of weeks. You're not going to see any traction before March, April. You won't see anything. People think that it's an actual cure. No, it just helps you fight COVID. That's the whole point of a vaccine. It's supposed to help you develop an immunity to it. So there's no chances are you're still going to get COVID, but at least your body will be able to protect itself against it. At least.
In Dubai, there's two. In Dubai, there's two vaccines. There's the Chinese one. There's the Viagra one. Which one are you getting?
I think I'm going to wait because there's like another 2 or 3 vaccines coming out in the next few weeks. And then I think there's another vaccine coming out like around March. So I think by the time I finish all my IDs and get everything done, I think I'll have like my choice to choose whichever, I think.
Can you take them all at once?
Oh my God. You've seen what happens in Resident Evil when they get injected with a T virus, right?
So you can't?
I don't think so. Right. Shall we take a look and see what's happening in video game news today?
Yes.
Right then, so let's get straight into our first news story today. Let's have a look. Let me see, because I did have it open. I closed it now. Here we go. Right, Xbox Live Gold prices have risen. The cost of the online service will actually increase for the first time. The subscription is required to unlock many of the Xbox's central features, including playing online against other people. Now the cost of the service will be increased as much as $5. What say you, Chris?
Wait, didn't they like increase it for like $120 for 12 months?
I think maybe for 12 months, but I guess it's an extra $5 a month.
Okay, so
I'm presuming that's what that is. I don't think it's just like $5 for the whole year, because that's fine. I think it must
I
be
know
$5
a month. So the 12 months option will become $120. So this is a way for Xbox to bully their customers to get into the Game Pass Ultimate, which is just kind of fucked up. It's like they're giving you an ultimatum. It's like a lot of people maybe play this one game on Xbox. They don't give a shit about anything else. Like a lot of people just play Call of Duty and that's it. They literally don't play anything else. So
online, I just play. I think for online, for me, it's just literally Call of Duty and maybe Rocket League. That's it. Nothing else. Everything else is just single player games.
Yeah. So a lot of people, they really don't care about Ultimate, even though it's an amazing service, but you cannot just bully people into the Ultimate service. I mean, $100 to $20. What's the point? You know?
Yeah.
What's the point of just going for gold? You just pay that extra $40 and get Ultimate.
I'm reading here now. I think this is from IGN. I'm reading. Microsoft has announced that it's reversing its decision and will not charge Xbox Live Gold pricing. Furthermore, free-to-play games will no longer require an Xbox Live Gold membership to play on the Xbox consoles. And yada, yada, yada. The rest is all bullshit. But yeah, so I think people are freaked out about it and they've reversed it.
Yeah.
They have retracted their statement. So that's good. The people have spoken.
With all the backlash they got, they're like, ooh, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. And Phil Spencer bitch out. He said, apology on his Twitter account. Apologies for all the angst and emotion discussed today for our customers. As always, we appreciate the feedback. This is a good learning opportunity for us and we will learn from it. Dude, Xbox, you guys on thin ice. You guys are not winning right now the console wars. Everybody's dying for PS5. Yeah, there's a lot of people who want an Xbox, but worldwide, outside of America, because I know we have a good amount of American listeners, and I know, like, don't take this the wrong way, but a lot of Americans, they have their mindset that the world is America, but it's not, you know? Yeah, that's how they have, because America is so huge, you know? You can't, particularly call it a fucking world because they even say to me like different states feel like different countries.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's so huge, it's a big country. So taking that mindset out, because Xbox is like very popular in America and a lot of people want it. And the worldwide, trust me, you can find Xbox Series X wherever you want. Go to Dubai, to any Dubai store right now, you probably find an Xbox Series X. People like worldwide, PlayStation 5 is what's hot, and it's impossible to get.
Right
Impossible.
now, yeah. Even in Dubai, if you want to buy one, you have to pre-order from, let's say, Geekay, and you have to wait, I don't know how many weeks or up to a month before they get new stock. And that doesn't guarantee that you're going to get one because there's so much back order for it right now. It's crazy. Like the Xbox Series S, I think my mate went online and saw it was on sale. I was like, bing! He just ordered it for me. That was it. Done. And the Xbox Series X, I see them sometimes, like on shelves. Obviously they do sell, but like for example, Virgin Megastore, I saw them once in there, like maybe 1 week. The next week they were all gone, but they had like a couple of Series S left. Obviously, people waiting for PlayStation 5 still.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look around really like not that hard, you'd probably find one, right?
Like I'm sure you can go to a store and order a Series X. Do you have one? Yeah, give me till tomorrow, I'll get you one. You know what I mean? There's things like that.
But PS5 is like, it's impossible. I've been waiting since November. Since November, I still... Okay, I have one now, but...
Are they saying they're going to bring stock in still into Lebanon or no?
I don't know, but I'm still waiting because I want to get another one.
I want one in every room. One in the toilet, one in the bedroom, one next to me, next to my own PS5. I wanted to have a brother.
No, I'm ordering one for my friend. He wants one too, but he said like he there's literally been stock here for like since November, and nobody's buying it from these stores that I went ranting about, and each week I see them, he's decreasing the price, and nobody's still buying it.
It's so fucking expensive. $5,000.
It's the digital version. It's $850. The disc version, it's $900. It started with $1,200, then $1,100, $1,990. Now it's $900. It's like, okay, nobody's going to buy it for that price. It's crazy.
How much the price? It should be $499 for the disc version, and $399 for the digital version.
I don't think so, because there's taxes, shipping, and everything. Like $600.
I mean, but I think this was like the official price that they announced.
I mean, official price in America, but not everywhere else in the world. Like in UK, it's more expensive because it's like how many pounds in UK? Because pounds is it's expensive, right? So
especially now.
Why?
Brexit.
So it's 450 pounds. 450.
Yeah. That's like 500 and something.
That's $615.
Oh, 600, bloody hell. I was like 500 something because they're trying to be clever. Oh.
And in Europe, I think it's like 500 euros, and 500 euros is not $500. It's more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's $600 here in Lebanon, is it like, okay, I get it, taxes, shipping, and everything. $100 more expensive from, from American prices, I understand, but Jesus, like extra $500? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll buy a PC.
Exactly. You buy a souped up PC with an amazing graphics card. That'll still be better than a PlayStation 5. Right. Let's get into your next story for today. Me and Chris actually watched this. We watched the Resident Evil Showcase, which was interesting enough. They announced the release date of Village, which I'm super excited for, which is May 7th. That's when that's coming out, May 7th. Only a few months away. What are we now? Almost in February, March. It was like 4 months away. So that's cool. Obviously, they're giving them a little bit more time just to do any tweaks and that kind of stuff. But anyway, they're a good company. the guys behind the Resident Evil games. So I'm not worried about it coming out with bugs and shit. I think it's going to be fine. So, anything you want to mention about the showcase before I go through this?
I mean, you're the Resident Evil
Fanatic, yes, I know.
fanatic, so go for it.
All right, let me see. So, first thing we saw was actual footage of Resident Evil Village, which showed off some of the actual some of the combat. It showed off the big tall lady who is it me or she looks like Sigourney Weaver?
Who's that?
Sigourney Weaver from the movie Aliens and stuff. You don't know Sigourney Weaver? She was in Avatar.
No.
The big tall woman. No, maybe before your time with Aliens because you're like what 20.
Sigourney.
anyway,
that old actress. She's 71 years old. This is like.
She's 71? Really?
Yeah.
She can't be 71, Sigourney Weaver.
She's 71 years old.
Are you looking at it right now?
Yes. She's 182 meters. Oh, she's my age. I'm taller than her. I'm taller 2 centimeters than her. But for a woman, she's considered tall. Really tall.
Sigourney Weaver's tall. That's why when I'm looking at her, she looks like a young Sigourney Weaver. Look at Sigourney Weaver, right? Like in a movie like Aliens or any old movie from the 90s or 80s. And then just look at her face, and then look at the tall woman in in Resident Evil Village. You're gonna go, whoa! There's such a resemblance there. So
yeah.
Well, anyway, they also announced that there's the big demo that came out, which is like the big tech demo or the non-combat demo called Maiden, which is about 15, 20 minutes long, which shows off a little bit of the game, which is nice. Did you play the demo or no?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. All right.
So I'm just checking. Avatar came out at 2009. Where's Avatar 2 has been post-production since what? Since like fucking 12 years?
Well, yeah, because, James Cameron wants the latest technology in his movies.
I'm like, Sigourney Weaver's gonna die before they finish.
You leave Sigourney Weaver alone.
Yeah, I'm not. She's like 71 years old. Like, knock on wood, I hope she lives till 100. But it says 2026 is like, ooh, 2028 for Avatar 5. Whoa, damn.
Nice. What else can I mention? In the clip, the tall woman is seen on the phone talking to someone called Mother Miranda. So that's kind of interesting. And she talks about Ethan. He was the protagonist from Resident Evil 7. So that should be good. There was also an online game called Reverse, or Reverse, I think they've called it, which is going to be, I'm not sure when that's available. I don't know, is it available now? Or is it, I'm presuming when it comes out with Village, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's free with Village.
Is it free with Village? And you were like, hot garbage. First thing Chris said as soon as he saw it, hot garbage. What else did they show off? They showed off a little clip of the Netflix TV show as well. And I think that was about it, really. And then they
literally showed the same footage that the Netflix already showed. Like, there was literally nothing new.
Nothing really. I honestly thought that the things that I was waiting for was the Resident Evil 4 remake. That was what I was waiting for. At least something to say that, because it's not been officially announced that they're making it. Just something, a little clip, or, the logo like Nintendo fucking does. Look, we're making it. You know what I mean? Just something. And also because there is a Resident Evil movie being made, an actual movie right now, which has all been put back to the whole horror, the old Resident Evil games. That horror aspect is back in it. It's not like a big action flick.
Other than the animated one.
Yeah, there is an actual Resident Evil movie being made. I'm sure I saw something about it. I need to double check that.
There's so many movies Resident Evil, I just can't keep track.
Forget those movies. Those movies are not good.
Is it like 6 or like 7 or like
7? There is a Resident Evil reboot, which is coming out soon. But as I said, they've put it back to the whole aspect of horror, like the old games, like when they were stuck in a mansion, when they find out that there's this there's a big laboratory and that kind of stuff, like the old games, like Resident Evil 7, how it was. 7's very well produced and very well written. I think they're doing something more like that. So I really hope it comes off really, really well. So yeah, there's no release date for it yet. Well, actually, no, there is a release date. Sorry, September 9, 2021. Okay. No trailers yet. I would like to. They could have shown some of that maybe because they're obviously into the whole, putting in the special effects and shit now for sure. Because I'm sure the filming's been done. So cool. So yeah, get ready for Village on May the 7th, and pre-orders are available now. Cool. All right. Should we get into our next story?
Skip that one. It's like, I don't know why I mentioned that. Skip it.
Fair enough. What, people figuring out how tall she is, the tall vampire lady?
Yeah.
You want to skip that one?
No.
You want to use that one? Okay. So
Yes.
apparently somebody has figured out how tall the hot vampire lady is in Resident Evil Village. Let me see. Let me scroll because I'm
It's
getting
8
all these
feet.
bloody ads. 8 feet.
That's 244 centimeters.
Damn, that's tall. I mean, how tall am I? I'm 6'2". So that's about what,
184. 184. 180.
184. No, it's 190 something.
No, not 190. 184, my dude.
184?
Yeah. Because me and you are the same height.
6'2" in centimeters. 189. Sorry, 188. Sorry, 188.
188. No way you're 6'2".
I'm 6'2".
No, what are you in centimeters?
I'm 100. I'm about 190 or 100.
No, you're not. You're 186.
I'm 6'2". No, I am 6 feet 2 inches, my friend.
No, you're 186, 187. We're the same fucking height, dude.
Dude, I'm a bit taller than you.
No.
I'm 6'2". I know how fucking tall I am. It's like, no, you're not. I am. I am 6'2".
Wait. I am 6.11. That's how much I am.
So you're 6'1".
No, 11. There's difference.
6 feet 11 inches.
Yes.
I'm 6'2".
So you're 188 and I'm 186. So you're 2 centimeters taller than me?
Yes.
I like it how we're like having fights who's taller.
That's something you do when you're a kid. I'm taller than you. My dad can kick your dad's ass. My mom can kick your mom's ass.
and we're like in the 10% of the world, right?
What, tall?
Yeah.
Everyone's tiny compared to us, yes.
Let's say worldwide height average.
Average is like 5'8".
So the men are 176 and the woman is 160.
176, what's that in feet?
176 in feet.
Yeah.
That's 5.7.
Yeah, so I was right, like 5.8 is like an average. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I know my shit. Well, anyway, this bitch is tall. Let's just put it that way.
You know my shit is like, are you an expert of height measurement? Are you scientific height measurement researcher? Like, I didn't know that.
Well, you know what? If we start talking about it and name it as our podcast, who knows? Maybe we get more fucking plays. Wow, these guys know they're tall. I'm going to listen to this podcast. It's awesome. They talk about height.
I'm a height enthusiast. I learn about bone density and their growth.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, she's very tall. There's not much else to say, but although there is a scene in the game where she walks through a door and she kind of bends through it, so you can literally see how tall she is. Look at the trailer, by the way. For if anyone's listening, look at the trailer, the new trailer for Resident Evil. Very cool. Super excited. I cannot wait.
I thought they were in a dollhouse because the way she enters the door, she's like, she looks so tiny compared to her.
Tiny door. Right. Let's get into your next story today. We got Valve, Capcom, and Bethesda are fined $9.5 million for geo-blocking PC games. What the hell is geo-blocking?
Geo-blocking is you have a US APSN account, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you cannot buy from it from the US PSN account anymore because you're in Dubai.
This is on Steam specifically that they're talking about, though, right?
I know, but I'm just giving you an example. You asked.
Oh no, I'm just asking. Like they're talking about this is only happening on Steam.
Yeah. So imagine because Americans have the best sales and the best prices. So a lot of people make USA accounts and they buy gift cards from Amazon or whatever, and they buy from the
That's
US.
what I do. Yeah.
Yeah, because goddamn, if you're British, right? Imagine you made an UK account, everything is in pounds, and I checked the prices, and there's no like set price for each game. Each game is different. Some games are priced £40, some games are priced £50, some games are priced £55. Like, why? Why isn't all games priced the same? It's crazy. So imagine you're paying £50 for each game, £50 to USD. That's $68. That's literally $8 more. And plus, most games in European countries, I'm just giving like specific example for European. They what do you say? They censor a lot of things. They censor a lot of things, and especially in Germany. In Germany, I know, and Wolfenstein, they remove all the Nazi flags and they replace it with something else, which is like crazy.
Wow, that's insane. Well, understandable, I suppose, for the Germans, I guess. Like, we want to forget this.
We did nothing.
I swear.
We did nothing. Auschwitz. What's that? So geo-blocking is basically so if you go to Google and write my IP, you can actually see what's your IP. So they know from which country you're buying a specific game from. So if you try to buy it from another country, they block it because your IP is saying, oh yeah, you're in Germany, so you have to buy from German. But it's more expensive to buy in Germany. But this goes against the European, the UN free trade between them. So they got fined. Yeah, I love it. I love how when the greedy companies get fined.
I see. If you're gonna buy a game in Europe, it's like £59.99. If you want to buy a game in the States, it's $59.99. So this is why I always have if I'm going to buy a brand new game, something that I really want on day one, it's always from a US account because I know I'm going to save about $10, $15 straight away.
Yeah, but I mean like in other countries, the euro is even more cheaper because in UK it's weird because it's in pounds. But if and let's say in France it's in euros, so it's cheaper to buy it from France if you don't want to get bothered, buying from US or whatever.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, if you want to buy, like you said, you want to buy the cards, it's always a pain in the ass. But if you want to just use a card that you have, like for example, my UK account is attached just to my Microsoft account for Game Pass. That's it. So I don't have to worry about paying that every month now. I just pay it from my UK account. So this is why I have a UK account on my Xbox. That is literally the only reason why it's there. just so I could use it.
I'm not sure if you can buy Steam gift cards or not from Amazon.
I think you can.
Check. Oh yeah, you can.
Of course you can.
Oh no, you can't. It's not digital.
Oh, you can't. I'm sure you can't. You buy them on like PlayAsia or something on one of those websites.
Yeah, but they always charge you extra $1 or whatever. Then
these days they're not actually. I've noticed when I've bought gift cards for PlayStation Network, it's been $50, $49.99.
Oh, okay. Then that's cool.
That's pretty cool. Or if there's any extra, it's like maybe $1 extra or $2 extra. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're going for like $2 extra, it's like, was it even worth it? Just buy from France. Like, it's already the difference. The difference is like $4 from the American store. So like, there's no point, right? So,
should we get into our next story?
Yes.
Tekken apparently holds the Guinness World Record for the longest running video game storyline, which is cool. surprised even who? Katshiro Harada. This is no RPG. Can hold a candle to the tail of this, apparently. Let me see when we think of fighting games. So the Tekken series apparently holds a Guinness World Record for the longest running consecutive storyline of all video games. So I'm presuming that they're talking about because whenever you finish a Tekken game, it always says to be continued, or there's something that I remember. I think it was Tekken 4 or 5. I remember it left me on a fucking cliffhanger. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've obviously just carried on and on and on. What Tekken are we on now?
Tekken 7?
Bloody hell. I would have thought that would have been like Mortal Kombat or something, to be honest. Mortal Kombat's on like 11 now. But mind you, their story modes have never really followed each other.
Yeah, but Tekken is like very slow to come out. Like the last Tekken was like Tekken 7, which was in 2015, and it's been like 6 years.
I had it.
No new game. And
I never
Mortal
really
Kombat.
played it.
Sorry?
I never really played the new Tekken. I have it, but I played a little bit. But I think because I was playing more Mortal Kombat, and it just kind of went under the rug. Tekken for me last time, the last game that came out.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat is not that also frequent. Like every 4 years, you get a new game. Like Mortal Kombat X was like 2015, and 11 was like 2019. But I feel like it's more frequent than Tekken, because Tekken's being really slow coming out. And the last one was very lackluster for me, because there's no like arcade mode, which I didn't like in the story.
Yeah.
And I just finished it in like I literally platinumed that game in like 4 hours, I think.
I think one of my favorite Tekken games is Tekken 3.
One of my favorite games is on the PSP. It's called Tekken Tag Team.
Yes, that was a good one as well. It was really nice.
Tag Tournament, sorry.
Tag Tournament, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. We actually Tag Tournament 2, I think, not 1.
I used to be really good with who's the Jamaican guy? Was it Eddie? The guy who does all the spins and the kicks and shit. I used to be really good with Eddie in Tekken 3. I was so good. No one could fucking beat me. When I had Eddie, I was awesome. Anybody else, I was terrible. But Eddie, I was fucking amazing.
Yeah, because you can just smash the buttons and it like just does the fucking moves.
Right.
Was it tag team, or was it like something called something else?
I remember it was Tag Team Tournament was the one that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think too. I think so. I have the Dark Resurrection one, which I really like also. I actually have the UMD. Damn, UMD. Remember those days?
That's when games were good, though. Games these days, most of them are just cash-ins, unfortunately, when it comes to a lot of big games
next
now.
story.
Right. New Pokemon 2021 rumors have Nintendo Switch fans divided. I'm pretty sure Chris is among them. A new Pokemon 2021 rumor has Nintendo Switch Lite fans divided. Day by day, it looks like more and more likely that Pokemon 2021 will be a remake of Diamond and Pearl. We already spoke about this, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, so the fourth generation of the series, a generation may have a soft spot for some people, but if there's any doubt that Nintendo has in the works, a new rumor has basically come out. So I don't know. I don't remember playing them. I don't remember Diamond and Pearl, to be honest.
Yeah, I like those games. You know what I'm excited to play, because I think I only played Pokemon Diamond Pearl once ever.
Okay.
Because I never actually owned Pokemon Diamond as a cartridge. Like it's literally the only game I never owned as a Pokemon game. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think they weren't available in Lebanon, or I couldn't find, because it was really hard to find actually original games in Lebanon, and the S was like hard to hack at the time. So I remember playing it on an emulator or something. But after like when like 3DS came out and there was like no way to hack that even
Yeah.
years after. Now it's like all hackable and everything, but it took them years to able to hack it. And by the time at that time, like I already like skipped Diamond and I got Black into. So I only played it once, so I'm excited to play it again as a remaster.
Yeah.
So I remember it being good. But the story felt a bit complicated. I don't know. As a kid, I that's how I remember it. Like it's all fog. It's a fog. As a kid, you don't have this really clear, crystal memory. You just have this fondness memory. Like it's more of a feeling than actually memory, like a clear memory. So
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really say why fans are divided.
I don't know. It's comicbook.com. They always clickbait fucking articles.
You're one of them. Let's find out. So I'm presuming just because it's just a remake or not, because people have been wanting a new actual Pokemon game for a long time. I'm
Dude,
presuming this
they
is why.
literally just got Sword and Shield. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but even Sword and Shield was a game that they were working on ages. They just ported it off to the Switch.
No.
I'm pretty sure they were working on something for Wii U and they just fucking ported it off.
That wasn't on Wii U.
Because they
port
didn't
it.
release it on Wii U. They went straight for Switch.
Okay, whatever.
You know what I mean? Like it's nothing like Nintendo have a habit of like, okay, we have this game that still hasn't finished from NES days. Okay, just slap some graphics on it. Done. Let's make it a new game. That's pretty much what Nintendo does. Listen, we have all these Wii U games that never sold. Make them Switch games. That's pretty much it. Like half of the catalog of Switch is fucking Wii U games.
And people don't complain about it.
True. Nintendo, I told you, Nintendo can put a turd in a piece of tin foil, burn Nintendo on the side, people will still fucking buy it.
Dude, it's fucking Nintendo.
Nintendo. Right, next story today. Otherwise, we're going to start talking about all the shit that we're going to buy. So, according to, I like this actually, Agent 47's barcode. This was on The Onion. They were talking about this. Apparently, they managed to scan it. And you know what? This is the funny thing. When I've been playing the Hitman games, I've always wondered if you scan the back of his head, what happens? What does it come out? So, according to this, it's Del Monte whole green beans. It's amazing. So yeah. So if you have a scanner, I don't know if anyone has a fucking scanner at home, but if you have one of the Hitman games, pause it, try and zoom it in, fucking see what you get. That's hilarious.
I just need to be very clear, like so people don't think we are idiots. The Onion as a fucking sarcastical journalist website. They're like,
because I said on the Onion.
There's literally one because said Congress investigating why Capitol Dome's atomic vaporizing ray wasn't deployed to to rioters. Like they. Like there's like a picture of a ray beam. Like, why didn't they use the ray beam to shoot at the rioters? Like it's like a sarcastic article. It's very funny, but I found it really funny, so I just added.
I really like it, by the way. I think that's such a cool thing. I'm telling you about. There's been times when I've played Hitman, and I've always wondered if you scan his fucking head, what happens? No. I've always beep, in the supermarket, just stick his head down there, see what happens, man. I have a friend who has a barcode on the back of his head as well. I've always wanted to scan him. Always wanted to scan him. Just grab his head and bip and see what he gets. Oh, so yeah. New Hitman, by the way, they're saying the reviews have been pretty good so far for the new Hitman from what I've been seeing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I lost the excitement of Hitman long ago. I don't know why.
Well, you've got a Hitman story down here, so let's carry on. When we get to Hitman, I'll mention the stuff that I was reading as well. So, Cyberpunk 2077 latest patch has added a game-breaking bug. Another bug? Okay. Let me see. So last Friday, CD Projekt Red dropped the first major update. Yeah, I saw the update, but I didn't update it because there's no room on my PS5. I had to delete some shit. So
What after installing 3 games, you have no more room.
yeah, like 2 games. I swear, this is Call of Duty. I think I deleted one of the old games. I think I deleted Devil May Cry 5 because I finished it now. So I thought I'm not going to keep it on there. I think I deleted Devil May Cry 5. I moved all the PS4 games back on, more PS4 games onto the hard drive now, and I set it so they installed directly on there. And then I looked, and there was still like maybe 150 gigs left free. I was like, that's it. I was like really pissed. That's like one Call of Duty update, I swear. 150 gigs exactly. So yeah, the latest patch has come out, and it's fixed a lot of issues. But they're saying that it's many have found that it's worsened the game in certain areas with an actual game-breaking bug as well. Actually, trying to see the bug, what it is.
So an issue in the mission down on the street
Down on the street. That's exactly what I was
not
reading.
core. So he will not call, so you cannot progress in the mission.
I'm sure that's happened in the game to me already. Like I've been like hanging around waiting for a phone call, nothing happens.
So the workaround is load up a save file from before you and Takurumara leave office, whatever. So it's like you have to do some tricks and whatever, so you can like fucking.
That sounds so stupid. I swear. You have to do these so you can actually progress more. And like, fuck you, fix the bastard game.
Yeah, I know. So do you remember when I said where they give out their like big timeline where like, oh yeah, this is gonna fix a lot of shit, and we're gonna have the upgraded version of PS5 and new content and then new DLC in 1 year? Bullshit. I'm telling you, this whole year just has to be just fix the game. That's it. Like literally, don't release any updates from here to November. Nothing. Just leave it. Literally leave it. And when November will be like Cyberpunk like 2.0 revisioned, all bugs fixed, done. Another year, you get the PS5 version, done. After a half a year, DLC content, done. That's it. That's how they have to do. Not like release bits and pieces. That's it. The game's hype is done. Do you want the hype back? Like make a big announcement about, oh yeah, this is everything. Everything is fixed. Go ahead, take it, download it.
Yeah.
That's how they have to do. Like No Man's Sky. Like No Man's Sky did nothing for years. After 2 years, they got this huge update where everybody got hyped.
Yeah, well, this is literally. I think me and you would think the same on this. You stopped playing, didn't you? You said I'm not playing this until it's fixed.
Yeah, at least a year or 2 years.
Because I haven't touched it since maybe I did the first few missions, and I mean, fair enough. I am playing on the PlayStation 5, but some of the bugs were just like unacceptable. Some of them were just like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like even I was thinking, how did this even? I mean, isn't there like a fucking they do game testing, right? Don't they have like a fucking license? Someone comes in like, like in a meat shop and they test the meat. Okay, the meat is good for sale. You know, I mean, do they have like this kind of dude who comes in and does it for the video games, pokes it and goes, okay, this game is good for sale?
The only thing that's required for the game to be accessible to the customer is that you can finish it from the first to start to end. And technically you can, but you have to hurdle a lot of pile of shit to reach there. So that's like the only thing you need to do to like achieve like a full-fledged game and to be able to publish it. That's it. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, when I was playing it, I loved it. The parts that I got into, I liked the style. I liked everything. Graphically, it looked amazing. I thought it was fantastic. So I really hope they pull their finger out of their ass soon. And
I'm sorry, but I saw graphically how good it might look on the PC. But even I played it on the PS5, backwards compatible PS4 version still looks like shit, to be honest. Like garbage. It looks like washed out gray. The HDR, it's fake HDR. It's actually SDR, but like more enhanced. It's fake HDR. The scaling is bad of the resolution. They're so like juggery. The world is empty. It's not the good PC version. You just have to wait for the PS5 version. Yeah.
Nice. Right, next story today. Metal Gear Solid cast have reunited for an unknown project. Solid Snake himself, David Hayter, who was also the Guyver, by the way. You ever see a movie called Guyver Dark Hero?
No.
Anyway.
Wait, isn't Solid Snake the guy who has what's that show with the number on it?
What's what?
There's a TV show that's popular that's a number. What is it?
Oh, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Oh my god.
There's a TV show with just a number. What?
Yeah,
Sense8?
it's like what?
Sense8?
No, just like 50 something, 54 minutes, 54.
Oh, I don't have a fucking clue. David Hayter is he was the original voice of Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1. And he did the other ones like Metal Gear Solid 2, 3. I think he did 4. Was it Sons of the Patriots, which is fucking amazing. And then they changed his voice in 5 to Keith Sutherland. Keith Sutherland
yes,
did
Keith, that's what I'm talking about. He has like a famous show that's just
24.
24.
Yeah,
See, I
Keith
told
Sutherland
you.
did the voice of Metal Gear Solid 5, but David Hayter was the original voice from all the... I mean, for me, when they changed David Hayter to Keith Sutherland, don't get me wrong, I love Keith Sutherland, I think he's amazing, but I still have a soft spot for David. David, for me, is Solid Snake. He's Snake. That's him. When I hear his voice, I hear him. So I heard Keith Sutherland, it was like, it was good, but it's just not David.
I mean, why did they change him? I don't understand. But Kiefer Sutherland is like, I think he's like such a rude person to work with. He's like unbearable. I think so.
He can be. I know people who have worked with him, and he's very nice. He's very cool, but when it comes to work, he can be very tough.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're just fucking Keith. You're like a B- actor. Shut the fuck up. Know your place. Seriously, know your fucking place. Who are you, Keith Sutherland? Dude, if you literally go away from the Hollywood, nothing will be affected. You're not fucking Martin Scorsese. You're not fucking Danny Day-Lewis. You're nothing. You don't even have an Oscar nomination. So fuck off. Don't think of it. I like people who think that like I'm a professional, I'm an actor. Like seriously, get back down to earth.
Nice. Right.
I met a lot of those kind of. Sorry,
you said I met a lot.
I met a lot of people that those are like. I met someone who here in Lebanon who was like acting in a fucking burger commercial here in Lebanon, and it was like. I'm an actor. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're eating a burger in front of camera. Don't think yourself you're something.
I'm an
actor. People know me. Oh yeah, I have followers on Instagram. Shut the fuck up. People who like flex themselves because they have like a couple of thousand followers on Instagram. They're like, I'm an important person now.
Yeah, that's me. That's exactly what I do. I walk around going, I am Maximus. You know who I am?
Dude, nobody knows you.
You're mean.
I'm not mean. Nobody like a lot of people are like, I have a podcast with Clint Maximus. Like, who? You know, the guy who did like a show on Radio 1 for over 10 years. Really? There was someone called Clint Maximus who did the show for 10 years.
Oh, I feel really unappreciated now.
What do we?
I think you should do this fucking podcast on your own since I'm not important.
Oh no, I was looking for a really important, famous dude to do a show with me.
I don't care. I still have fans in other places.
Where?
My mom, my dad.
my mom and dad.
All right, let's get into your next story. Metal Gear Solid cast has reunited.
But you know, to be fair, like I know I'm taking a piss on. I'm taking the piss. That's what they say.
Yeah, you're taking the piss. You are taking the piss.
But to be honest, like I did actually meet a couple of people. They were like huge mega fan of you, and you like. And you remember, right? I one time I said I sent you a voice note, like send me something so they believe me that I actually know Clint Maximus. And one guy was like trying to take my cell phone from me. He's like, I want his number. I want his number. Tell me his number. Tell me now. I was like, this dude is gonna kill me if I'm not gonna give you his number. I'm like, fuck.
I think those days are over, man. Maybe about as I told you before, like around maybe 10 years ago at the peak of Radio 1, it was insane. Like, especially when I first arrived in Lebanon,
Yeah.
like in when did I fucking arrive? Fuck, I can't remember when I arrived. Whatever it was, it was crazy. Girls everywhere. You know what I mean? It was like a fucking superstar when I got there. It was crazy.
Yeah, like I understand. I'm like, no, they are actually like, I think the more younger audience maybe don't know you. They don't really know you that well.
They won't have a fucking clue who I am, of course.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is this guy?
But there are some, like, I actually did met like super fans. Like, they actually wanted your numbers. Like, tell me this, tell me what he's doing. Send me a message to him. Like, fuck off, man. He's not like my boy toy where I can like call him and like.
I'm not your boy toy. I'm very disappointed.
What? You want me to be your boy?
Boy, Clinty.
You want to be the boy toy? Because I don't want to bother you each time, every time like somebody asks me. You actually do a show with Clint, right? Because it's like it gets annoying and I don't like it. But there was one guy that pissed me off, and you remember, he said, "Yeah, Clint is married." I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's not.
I remember.
I'm pretty sure he's not. It's like, yeah, I read it on an article. Like, dude, he's my friend. I do a show. Like, we talk every day and we have a show together. It would be really fucking embarrassing if I don't know if he's married or not. Right? It's like, yeah, well, I read it on an article. Like, how can you believe that article and not believe me, which I actually know him? So I got really pissed off and I asked you, please tell this guy you're not married.
Just for the record, I'm not married. Anyway, right, let's carry on with the show. Otherwise, we're going to be talking about fucking who's married and who's not. So
yeah,
David Hayter.
I just wanted to clear things. Like, I was taking the piss on you. Like, just don't get the. I felt like you got offended a bit.
No, of course, I don't care. So anyway, David Hayter. He did a big Zoom call for Solid Snake and said that it was a big epic reunion. He said he's going to be announcing something very soon that's going to rock your world. And I have a feeling it's going to be the Metal Gear Solid remake. It has to be. What else is it going to be?
I literally just mentioned this for you, so you have to say it every time. Metal Gear
It has to be, man.
It's happening.
Blue Point has been secretly doing this fucking game and no one's saying anything. And it's pissing me off. Because, man, they've done such a good job with Shadow of Colossus. They did such a good fucking job with Demon Souls. Everyone knows that they're doing Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear.
Was there voice acting in the original Metal Gear?
Of course. But the lips didn't move because it was all PlayStation 1, so just their heads would kind of bob up and down. Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. That's literally how the voice acting was back then. Like, if you look at some old clips, you played Metal Gear Solid 1 before?
No, never.
Dude, it has some of the best cinematography in video game history. And it looks very dated now, but it's still, you can see where all these ideas from like all these massive John Woo movies and shit came from. Was fucking this video game.
Okay, that's a bit of a stretch, but okay.
No, it's not a bit of a stretch. I'm telling you, man, you need to at least just watch the intro. Go on YouTube and look for Metal Gear Solid intro. Just the first game. When he goes to the submarine, he comes up. Man, it's so well done.
Sometimes I feel like I have better things to do in my life.
Yes, like playing Resident Evil 7. That's what you need to do.
Look, dude, you cannot ask me to do two stuff at a time. Like, I'm playing Resident Evil 7 now for you, so you cannot ask me to do something else. So I'm sorry, you have to pick. Either I watch this intro trailer or I stop playing Resident Evil 7.
I want you to play Resident Evil 7 and finish the fucking thing. Right, next story, last story actually. Hitman 3 Dubai level. Apparently there's been a speed run that's done it in less than 10 seconds. Developers must be pissed.
Imagine like we're wasting for like 4 months to make this one fucking level in Dubai and just finish it in 8 seconds.
10 seconds? What the fuck is this?
And it just came out. It literally just came out.
So what? They just fucking ran to the person and stabbed them? How did it? How did that fucking work then?
Well, it's 8 seconds, so I'm watching it now.
You're watching it. Tell me what happens.
Okay. So literally the mission starts. He's in the lobby.
Right.
He sees the guy on the left side. He's on the upstairs. That's it. He did it.
What did you do? Shoot him?
Shoot him. That's it. That's it. That's all he does. He enters the lobby. Goes on. He looks at the left side, points up, shoot the guy, turns around, goes back outside. That's it. Done.
Oh, the same. By the way, there's a scene in the game where you go to a nightclub. People are telling me that the ray tracing in this is incredible.
Oh yeah.
People are telling me that the ray tracing with the lights and with the smoke coming through the lights and everything, they're saying it's really well done. And the visuals on the screen and that kind of stuff. And they're saying that one of the last levels, and there's another level with a lot of neon lights, with the reflections and stuff, they're saying it's fucking crazy how they've done it.
How do you get contact with IO Interactives so they can send us some review codes?
I don't know. Who is there a publisher for it? Who? I mean, obviously
they
it's
are the
IO.
publisher. They are their own publisher.
Oh, their own. So I have no idea.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
I know Hitman was with Edios, something like that.
Yeah, the same people who did what do you
It's
call
like
it?
Eidos or something like that. That's like EID.
Yeah, they were the ones who were doing Tomb Raider for a while.
Mm,
Nah.
yeah. Also, so they change. It's like Eidos Interactive. Also, so it's like IO Interactive. So it's the same. Still the same company. Okay.
Okay.
I think they changed it. They changed the name or something.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I don't know anybody from that. I know someone from Square Enix, but they haven't replied to me for like ages.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe he's dead or something.
We'll have to see.
Parent organization is Square Enix, so I can contact Square Enix for this. Okay.
We'll have to see. All right. Cool. So, do you have any beef for today?
Beef for today. Oh yeah. I have to tell everybody. So I've been telling about the double dip trophies. If you platinum on PlayStation 5, you can platinum on PS4. That's not correct. Actually, you have to platinum on the PS4 so you can platinum on the PS5, where the trophy is just like when you migrate the save data from the PS4 to the PS5 version, and you migrate it, and the trophies just pop automatically. And you have to platinum it from the PS4 version so you can get the automatic trophies pop on the PS5, because you cannot transfer your save data from the PS5 to your PS4. You can from PS4 to PS5, but you cannot from PS5 to PS4. So if you platinum on the PS5, you cannot like double dip it on the PS4 version. So games like Spider-Man Miles Morales, No Man's Sky, which I wish I played on the PS4, but other games where the save data are uploaded on the cloud automatically, like Ubisoft games, all Ubisoft games, you can go back and forth on any version you want, Xbox or whatever. But I do not recommend going to a Switch version than jumping on a PlayStation version, because it will fuck up with the trophies. So stay in one version, get all the trophies on that, go to PS4 or PS5 or whatever you were playing originally, and get the double dip platinum. So trophy advice.
All right. I don't have any beef. my
I don't think that was a beef, but it's like something to people who love platinums like me.
Cool. All right. So if you want to check out the shows, you can check us out on YouTube. Have a search for Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast, and definitely check us out on Instagram, which is Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. And you can also find me on Instagram, which is @ClintMaximus. And what about you, Chris?
People can find me on Twitter and Instagram, which is @Taporin. That's TAPORIN.
All
Follow
right,
me.
cool.
Follow me.
Follow.
I will show you a good time.
Right. Have yourself
Not
a good
sexual.
one.
Hashtag not sexual.
And we will see you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.
Follow us on Instagram at Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast.